Hello everyone. In the winter of 2023, Colorado faced an unexpected and dangerous threat as bobcats, fierce and agile predators, began invading residential areas. With razor-sharp hunting instincts, these wildcats crept deep into farms, targeting nearly 2,000 poultry and small pets, leaving a wave of fear and destruction in their wake. The economic impact and constant anxiety forced Colorado's top hunters to step in, taking on the challenge to protect communities and restore balance. But will humans prevail in this intense struggle? Join me as we delve into this thrilling journey. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Your support is crucial as we work toward our goal of 100,000 subscribers. The bobcat invasion has left more than just fear in its wake. It has inflicted devastating economic losses on the affected communities. In a matter of a few winter months, families faced a staggering $17 million in damages, with nearly 1,500 livestock killed by these relentless predators. For many, these numbers represent far more than financial loss. They embody the shattered livelihoods and strained resources of hundreds of families who rely on poultry and livestock to make a living. Each attack chips away at their sense of security, reminding them that the danger is real, persistent, and deeply personal. The community's resilience is now tested as they struggle to protect their homes, animals, and way of life from this fierce predator. To address the escalating bobcat threat in residential areas, the government implemented a controlled hunting policy aimed at protecting local communities and their livelihoods. This policy mobilizes skilled hunters, requiring each participant to meet strict qualifications, including advanced tracking skills and a certification in humane wildlife management. 5 specialized hunting groups have been established, with members taking on defined roles such as trackers, shooters, and safety officers. Hunters are allowed to choose between bows and arrows or guns, with 60 opting for firearms for their range and precision, while 40 prefer the stealth and challenge of bows and arrows. Each method has its unique demands, but together, these hunters form a well-coordinated force dedicated to restoring peace and safety. The designated hunting locations for bobcats are primarily on the outskirts of farms and near wooded areas where these stealthy predators tend to roam. The hunting season spans from late fall through winter, aligning with the time when bobcats are more likely to enter residential areas in search of food. Hunters rely on equipment like night vision goggles and motion sensor cameras to track the nocturnal cats, along with high-quality binoculars, usually Tenek 50, which allow them to spot bobcats from a safe distance without disturbing them. Those who use firearms typically prefer rifles like the .223 Remington, chosen for its accuracy and ability to make a clean, humane kill. Hunters aim for vital areas such as the heart or lungs, ensuring a swift end to the animal while minimizing suffering. For the 40 of hunters who choose bows and arrows, the appeal lies in the silent, skill-based approach that allows them to get closer to their target. They often carry additional weapons like hunting knives in case they need a backup in close encounters. Bow hunting for bobcats presents unique challenges, as hunters must be within 20 to 30 yards to ensure a precise shot, a feat that demands patience and stealth. To succeed, hunters need to master their aim and remain undetected, as even a slight misstep can alert the bobcat. causing it to vanish back into the brush. For bow hunters, the mission is as much about the skill and strategy involved as it is about the result.
Nice. He's rolling.
After a long day in the field, gun hunters typically return with 2 to 3 bobcats, earning a reward of up to $800 per animal, depending on the area and the condition of the pelt. Bow hunters facing closer range and greater difficulty may bring back 1 bobcat, but with a higher reward of $1,200 to acknowledge the added skill and patience required. While firearms provide a more reliable, efficient means of control, bows offer a silent, calculated approach that appeals to traditionalists and those seeking a challenging hunt. For most hunters, firearms are the recommended choice due to their range and humane kill capabilities, especially given the elusive nature of bobcats. Although hunting bobcats has restored peace to communities, it has faced opposition from animal rights advocates who question the ethics of hunting these animals. However, in many regions, controlled hunting is a vital action to protect livestock and balance the ecosystem. This task is not for the faint-hearted. Only the most skilled and dedicated hunters are willing to take on the challenge. Show your appreciation for their bravery and commitment by leaving a comment below, and let's spread the word about the vital work they do to keep communities safe. The largest mammals in North America and Europe captivate attention with their impressive size and majesty, standing as tall as 7.5 feet and weighing up to 1,800 pounds. These creatures are as formidable as they are awe-inspiring, with bodies comparable to the size of a small truck. Elk are not only taller than most cars, but also many times heavier. Their presence in the United States dates back about 10,000 years, coinciding with the melting of the last glaciers. Initially, they inhabited the forests and grasslands of Alaska and Canada, but in recent decades, their population has surged, prompting a migration to more southern regions of the United States. According to the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, the elk population in the United States has more than doubled over the past 50 years, growing from approximately 500,000 in 1970 to over 1 million in 2022. This remarkable increase is largely due to improvements in their habitat, including the expansion of forests and grasslands. This population boom is a testament to the vitality and adaptability of elk in today's natural environment. However, the burgeoning elk population brings significant challenges. Each year, elk are responsible for about 1,500 traffic accidents in the United States, a problem particularly acute in rural and suburban areas where elk are. These accidents cause considerable economic losses, estimated at $1.03 billion annually. Repair costs account for about $1 billion of this total, with medical expenses for injured individuals adding another. Elk also pose a significant threat to agriculture, often consuming important crops and fruits such as grass, corn, beans, apples, pears, and grapes. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service estimates that elk cause around $500 in losses to the agricultural industry each year. This not only impacts the economy, but also the livelihoods of farmers and growers who depend on these crops. Elk hunting is a popular method for managing elk populations and maintaining ecological balance. Practiced in many countries, including the United States, Canada, and Europe, elk hunting helps control the population size and minimize negative impacts on human activities. Elk hunting regulations vary by country and state, but generally, hunters must be at least 18 years old and complete a hunting safety training course. This training covers safe firearm use, proper handling of game animals, and environmental conservation. Additionally, hunters must obtain a license, which typically involves a fee ranging from a few dozen to several $100s. To ensure a safe and successful hunt, participants should choose a safe location, use proper equipment, timing. Each year, approximately 200,000 elk are hunted in the United States, contributing significantly to population control. Despite these efforts, responsible hunting not only involves following regulations, but also adopting ethical practices. This includes wearing appropriate clothing and footwear, carrying necessary gear, and communicating your hunting plans to others. These measures ensure the safety of hunters and protect the surrounding environment. Have you ever participated in elk hunting? Please share any important tips or experiences you have to help ensure the safety of others. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. How do you feel about the methods discussed for managing elk populations? Let us know in the comments below. Let's continue watching the rest of the video. Did you know that mountain lions, also known as Florida panthers, are creeping closer to Florida's neighborhoods and rural communities every year? Startling statistics reveal that over 50 of these elusive cats are now venturing beyond their traditional ranges, putting them within striking distance of homes, schools, and farmland. In countries like Collier, Lee, and Hendry, their presence has surged by nearly 70, and with each sighting, concerns mount over safety, livestock losses, and the delicate balance of our ecosystems. But what does this mean for the lives of everyday Floridians? Join us as we dive into the latest on this evolving issue. And don't forget to subscribe for more eye-opening updates on Florida's wild side. Since early 2024, Florida farmers have faced staggering losses, with mountain lions killing over 15,000 livestock, decimating nearly 30% of farmers' annual income. These powerful predators often target cattle, sheep, and goats, causing financial strain across the agricultural community. Human encounters with mountain lions have also surged by 40%, making this a rising public safety issue. One of the most shocking incidents occurred on September 10, 2024, when a mountain lion attacked a female police officer, leaving her with severe injuries to her arm and upper body. The incident highlighted the urgent threat mountain lions now pose to both farmers' livelihoods and community safety. What is Florida doing to tackle this growing crisis? Florida has taken a bold step with a new policy that permits hunting mountain lions using rifles alongside trained hounds. This strategy combines precision tracking with powerful firearms to address the growing threat posed by these stealthy predators.
Oh yeah, that's a big cat.
Popular rifle choices include bolt-action models, chambered in hard-hitting calibers like .36 Springfield, .270 Winchester or .2 Certain 43 Winchester, known for their pinpoint accuracy, formidable power, and reliability, qualities critical for ensuring swift, ethical kills when hunting predators as formidable as mountain lions. Skilled marksmanship is essential, as even a slight misfire can lead to dangerous outcomes when confronting these apex hunters. But is this enough to manage Florida's mountain lion problem? Equally crucial to Florida's mountain lion hunts are the highly trained hounds that lead the chase, tracking and cornering these elusive predators with unmatched skill. Breeds like Plott hounds, Walker hounds, and redbone coonhounds are preferred for their remarkable endurance, sharp tracking instincts, and sheer courage when facing off against powerful game. These dogs follow the lion's scent through dense swamps and rugged forest, often driving it into a tree where hunters can approach for a safer, clear shot. In fact, over 85% of successful hunts rely on the precision of these hounds, highlighting their vital role in controlling Florida's mountain lion population. Together, skilled hunters and these fearless hounds form a strategic line of defense. One Florida hopes will tip the balance in this ongoing battle for public and agricultural safety. This new hunting policy has drawn in a wave of hunters eager to take on Florida's growing mountain lion challenge, with participation numbers spiking by over 60 among both seasoned pros and weekend enthusiasts. But Florida's regulations are no free pass. Each hunter must secure a hunting license and complete a rigorous certification program that covers essential topics such as firearm safety, ethical hunting practices, and wildlife protection laws. Many regions also demand a special mountain lion hunting permit and proof of skill with both rifles and hounds, ensuring that only the most prepared individuals take on this dangerous pursuit. But once the hunt ends, what strict regulations and responsibilities follow to ensure safety and conservation remain priorities? After a successful hunt, every mountain lion taken down must be reported to a certified wildlife facility within 24 hours. This immediate reporting is crucial for monitoring the impact of the hunting policy, helping officials keep an accurate count of lions removed and gauge the policy's success. Wildlife experts then examine the carcass, collecting data on the lion's age, weight, and health condition. Key information for understanding population trends and potential risks. For compliance with these checks also verifies that each hunt was conducted legally, reinforcing Florida's commitment to ethical and regulated hunting. These reports guide wildlife officials in setting future hunting quotas to carefully balance conservation needs with the protection of local communities. Since the launch of Florida's mountain lion hunting policy, the impact on local safety has been significant, and reports of mountain lion attacks on livestock have plunged by an impressive 4-tick, according to data from the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, saving farmers millions in potential losses. Human encounters with these powerful predators have also seen a steep decline, as targeted hunting has reduced the number of aggressive and territorial lions encroaching on residential areas. With each carefully regulated hunt, Florida is seeing safer communities, more secure farmland, and a more balanced approach to managing these apex predators.
Got him. I don't know how he went far.
Imagine a quiet Australian town suddenly overrun by wild donkeys. This is not a distant possibility, but an alarming reality for many communities across the country. With an estimated population of 3 million feral donkeys, these animals are rapidly expanding their range, not just across rural areas but also into urban centers. Once considered a problem for remote regions, donkeys are now invading cities, causing significant disruption to daily life, property, and ecosystems. So, what strategies are Australians adopting to manage this invasive species? Join us as we explore the solutions. And don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates. In recent years, towns like Alice Springs and Darwin have seen a noticeable increase in feral donkey activity. The loud braying of these animals has become a constant disturbance, making it nearly impossible for residents to enjoy peace and quiet. Beyond the noise, the donkeys pose a real danger to both people and infrastructure. Since the start of 2024, there have been over 300 road accidents caused by feral donkeys, resulting in damages estimated at $40. Tragically, these accidents have claimed the lives of at least 20 people and injured many others. The growing presence of these animals in urban areas is not just a nuisance, it's a serious public safety issue that demands urgent action. The environmental toll is equally concerning. Feral donkeys are notorious for trampling through native ecosystems, uprooting plants, and damaging water sources. Their foraging behavior leads to soil erosion, which threatens native flora and fauna. A 2023 report from the Australian Department of Environment estimated that feral donkeys have contributed to a 20% reduction in native vegetation cover in affected areas, directly harming species that rely on these ecosystems. This habitat destruction has prompted calls for stronger conservation efforts, as wild donkey populations continue to put pressure on fragile Australian landscape. To combat the rising threat of feral donkeys, the Australian government has implemented several policies focused on population control. One of the most effective methods has been controlled hunting. Licensed hunts allow a targeted reduction of wild donkey numbers in areas where they pose the most significant threats. In 2023 alone, over 2,000 hunters participated in these operations, using .308 and D36 caliber bolt-action rifles, weapons powerful enough to humanely take down large animals. These hunters are also equipped with high-quality scopes, enabling them to accurately target the animals from a safe distance, reducing the chances of injury or accidental damage to property.
Short.
Hunting groups typically consist of 3 to 5 people, a strategy that increases the chances of success and enhances safety. The use of trackers is crucial. These individuals are highly skilled at identifying signs of donkey activity, such as footprints, droppings, and disturbed vegetation. Once a group spots a target, hunters carefully align themselves and aim for the chest area, ensuring a quick and humane shot. Each hunting operation results in the culling of 15 to 30 donkeys, which significantly contributes to reducing their population in the most affected areas. The results of these efforts are clear. Since the introduction of more aggressive hunting policies, the feral donkey population has declined by 15 in key areas, leading to a noticeable reduction in urban encroachment.
The 270's quick, but I got here first.
Road accidents involving donkeys have dropped by 30, saving millions of dollars in damages and countless lives. Furthermore, property damage caused by donkeys has decreased, providing much-needed financial relief to communities. The hunting programs have also sparked conversations about whether this strategy should be expanded, given the continued growth of donkey populations in regions where hunting has yet to be implemented. In conclusion, wild donkeys are no longer just a problem for Australia's remote outback. They are a growing threat to urban areas, local ecosystems, and public safety. The country has taken bold steps to reduce the population, with controlled hunting emerging as one of the most effective tools. However, as the donkey population continues to rise, a combination of strategies may be necessary to fully address the problem. So, what do you think? Do you agree with the measures being used to control feral donkeys in Australia? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. South Africa is home to an estimated 80,000 hippos, primarily inhabiting rivers, lakes, and wetlands across the country. These majestic creatures usually thrive in water-rich environments, but severe droughts have forced them to venture into human habitats in search of food and water. This encroachment has led to conflicts with local communities, resulting in both economic losses and safety concerns. So what challenges have these issues created in South Africa? Let's find out together, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get our latest updates. In South Africa, hippos are estimated to contribute to the pollution of water sources by depositing up to 6,000 kilograms of droppings daily in the ponds and rivers they inhabit. These water bodies, often central to local ecosystems and communities, become heavily contaminated as a result. This disruption not only affects the biodiversity of these habitats, but also has severe consequences for human populations. An estimated 4 million people in rural areas rely on these contaminated water sources for drinking, cooking, and bathing, increasing the risk of waterborne diseases such as cholera and dysentery. Additionally, on August 10, 2024, in central South Africa, a tragic incident occurred when a man fishing near a river was suddenly attacked by a hippopotamus. The enormous animal, likely startled or feeling threatened, charged at the man, causing severe injuries. Nearby villagers quickly discovered the injured man and rushed him to the nearest hospital, hoping to save his life. Despite the best efforts of the medical team, his injuries were too severe, and he tragically passed away shortly after emergency treatment. This incident has left the local community and the people of South Africa in shock and mourning, heightening concerns about the growing dangers posed by wildlife in areas where humans live and work. To effectively manage the challenges posed by hippos, the South African government has implemented stringent hunting policies to address and prevent the impacts of hippos on communities, particularly in areas where these large animals pose a threat to human safety and agriculture. Hippo hunting in South Africa is regulated through a permit system, which ensures that hunting is conducted sustainably and within the bounds of the law. The designated hunting seasons for hippos usually align with the dry season, which occurs between May and September. During this period, water levels in rivers and lakes are lower, making hippos more accessible to hunters. So what do you think is the most effective weapon choice for taking down a massive and heavily armored animal like a hippo in the wilds of South Africa? Hunters in South Africa predominantly use large-caliber rifles to hunt hippos due to the animal's thick skin and massive size. The most commonly recommended rifles are those with calibers of .375 or higher, as these provide the necessary stopping power to ensure a humane kill. For instance, the 416 Rigby and D458 Winchester Magnum are popular choices among hunters targeting hippos. Along with that, hunters may also equip themselves with high-powered scopes for precise aiming, rangefinders to measure distance accurately, and, in some cases, boats for reaching hippos in deeper waters. So what permits are required to hunt hippos legally in South Africa? To legally hunt hippos in South Africa, hunters are required to obtain several permits, including a general hunting license and specific hippo hunting tags. These permits are critical to ensuring that all hunting activities comply with both national and provincial regulations. Hunters must apply for these permits through provincial conservation departments or authorized agencies like the Department of Forestry, Fisheries, and the Environment. The cost of obtaining a hippo hunting permit varies, depending on the region and specific regulations, but on average, a permit can range from $1,500 to $2,500 USD. When hunting hippos in South Africa, hunters typically form groups consisting of 3 to 5 individuals. This group size is strategically chosen to maximize safety and efficiency during the hunt. The presence of multiple hunters allows for better coordination in tracking and approaching the hippo, as well as managing the logistics involved in dealing with such a large and potentially dangerous animal. Hunting in groups also ensures that if one shot does not achieve the desired result, additional hunters can quickly respond to ensure the animal is humanely dispatched. So what strategies do hunters use to safely approach and accurately target a hippo when it's spotted in the wild? After a successful kill, hunters are required to report the details of the hunt to local conservation authorities. This report typically includes information on the exact location of the hunt, the size and condition of the hippo, and any other relevant details that contribute to wildlife management records. because accurate reporting helps maintain the balance between conservation efforts and the needs of local communities, reinforcing the importance of regulated hunting and managing wildlife populations. What are your thoughts on this approach? We'd love to hear your perspective, so please share your views in the comment section below.